Good morning, class. So this is Teacher Herbert once again, your DJ signing on. Okay, class. So nag-record si teacher because may nasikaso lang po si teacher about internet provider, no? So last Friday, pinuntahan ko yung opisina ng Converge, no, to update my installation kasi 5 months ba naman talaga yung application ko, hanggang ngayon hindi pa ako nakakabitan. So hopefully ngayon, this Monday ay makabitan na ako. Syempre binulabog ko na sila. Siguro kakabitan na nila ako. So naka-schedule ako ngayong araw. Okay? So by the way, yun nga, nag-record ako for you, class. Okay, so magre-review tayo. We're still on dividing fractions. Okay, then I will give some worksheet. So naka-ready na rin yan. Ayan, si Teacher Precious na lang yung magbibigay sa inyo. And also this video, si Teacher Precious na lang din ang magpi-play. Alright? So, let's get it on. Alright, so here is my board, my OW board, and dividing fractions. So these are the steps in dividing fractions. You know, the first here. Then the second here is the steps in still dividing fractions to whole numbers or whole numbers to fractions. Then step 3 here, or the next step here, is the steps in dividing mixed numbers to mixed numbers or mixed numbers to fractions. Okay, and so we start here. Okay, so I will give some example. So for example, if I have 2 over 3 divided by 3/4, right? So equals. So first step is to rewrite the fractions. So we're going to rewrite the fractions. So copy the first fraction, sabi. So let's copy the first fraction. First fraction is 2/3. Then change to multiplication. Okay, so multiplication tayo. And then give the reciprocal of the second fraction, no? Pag sinabi naman natin reciprocal is this is the yung kabaliktaran, no? The multiplicative inverse. Okay, so 3/4 will be 4/3. Ayan, so yan yung reciprocal ng 3/4, right? Then the last is multiply the fractions. So paano ba tayo nag-multiply ng fractions? So numerator to numerator, then denominator to denominator, or denominator. Alright? Okay? Then the last step is multiply the fractions and simplify if necessary. So reduce to lowest term or give the simplest form. Alright? Sige, try na natin. So we have 2 times 4 is 8. Ayan. Then 3 times 3 is we have 9. Okay, so 8/9 is the answer. So yung ating answer na 8/9 ba ay kailangan nating i-simplify, no? Pwede ba siyang i-simplify? So I think it's not, no? Kasi yun na yung pinaka simplest form niya, no? Walang common factor yung 8 and 9. Alright? So yun yung answer natin, class. 8/9. Pero kung kailangan to i-simplify, no? Kung may common factor silang dalawa, so i-simplify natin. Okay? So next, dito tayo sa sunod, steps in dividing fractions to whole numbers, or vice versa, whole numbers to fractions. Okay? So for example, I have 4/5 divided by 3. Okay? So the first step is to apply the rule that all whole numbers has a denominator of 1. Okay, so yung rule natin of whole numbers to fractions, right? That all whole numbers has a denominator of 1. So apply natin yan una. And then next is to rewrite the fractions. Okay, so copy the first fraction, which is 4/5. Then change to multiplication. Ayan. Then give the reciprocal of the second fraction. So ito na yung second fraction natin, because yung whole number natin nilagyan na natin ang denominator na 1, so siya ay fraction na. So the reciprocal of 3/1 is 1/3. Alright? Okay, ayan. Then multiply the fractions again and simplify if necessary. Yun yung last natin na step. So, multiply, numerator to numerator, and denominator to denominator. Alright, ayan. So, 4 times 1 is we have 4. And 5 times 3 is we have 15. So, sabi, simplify if necessary. So, meron bang common factor yung 4 and 15? Okay, so, wala. So, this is now our final answer, 4 over 15. Ayan, class. So, ganoon din yan pagka sinasabi natin vice versa or whole numbers to fraction. For example, if nauna si 3 no, as a whole number, so, the same process. No? Apply nyo lang ang rule ng whole numbers na ang lahat ng whole numbers ay may denominator na 1. Okay? Dito naman tayo. No? Steps in dividing mixed numbers naman to. So, kung for example, nag-divide ka and the given has a mixed number, no? Or both are mixed numbers. Okay, for example, if I have 4 and 1/2, no? Divided by 2 and 1/3. Yeah, for example, no? So, dalawang mixed number. So, the first thing you will do, no, that comes in your mind is to change that mixed numbers to improper fraction. Okay? So, yung muna gawin natin. So, how do we convert or change mixed numbers to improper fraction? Okay, so lagyan natin ng maliit na multiplication sign and addition sign. Ayan, so lagi kong ginagawa yung class na para ipakita sa inyo na multiplication and addition. Pagka nag-convert tayo ng mixed number to improper fraction. Okay, so lagi ko talagang sinusulat yan para hindi tayo magkamali. So, pwede nyo rin gamitin yan, class, no? Sulat nyo yan, maliit na multiplication and addition para hindi kayo mawala. Okay? So now, let's convert. So, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is we have 9. Then copy the denominator which is 2. And then divide. So, divide pa tayo, class, no? Kasi nag-change pa lang tayo into improper fractions. Okay? So, 3 times 2 is we have 6 plus 1 is 7. Then copy the denominator. Right. Now, next step is to rewrite the fractions. Okay, so ganito na itsura ng ating improper fractions na to. Right? So, now, rewrite natin. Okay, so 9 over 2. Copy the first fraction, right? Okay, so, hindi pa pwede doon. Dito na lang. 9 divided by, 9 over 2. Then, change to multiplication. And, next is give the reciprocal of the second fraction, or 7 over 3 will be 3 over 7. Ayan. So, next is to multiply. So, let's multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. Alright. Ayan. So, 9 times 3. So, it is not 36 now. It's 27. Ayan. So, okay. And then, 2 times 7 is we have 14. Okay. Ayan, class. So, ang sagot natin is improper fraction. So, ngayon ang gagawin natin is to convert that into mixed number. So, pag nagko-convert tayo ng improper fraction to mixed number is we do the long division. Or, pwede natin gamitin yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, shortcut method. So, first is, how many 14 are there in 27? So, 14, 28. Okay, so sobra na. So, isa lang. Na? It's 14, isa lang. So, isang 14 lang. Then, next is 27 minus 14. So, 27 minus 14 is we have 13. So, yun yung magiging numerator ninyo. And then, copy the denominator which is 14. Okay? So, sabi, no, simplify if necessary. So, tingnan natin if 13 over 14 ay merong common factor. So, I think wala. So, this is now the final answer. 1 and 13 over 14. Okay, class. So, that's how we divide fractions. Okay? So, dito naman sa ating pangatlong example class, no? The steps in dividing mixed numbers. So, if the given have mixed numbers. So, for example, the first fraction is mixed number, then the second fraction is the second is just a fraction. So, Ayan, so naputol yung unang record ko, ano? Because ito namang Bandicam is hindi naman premium yung aking registration, so every 10 minutes napuputol. Okay, so go back in our dividing fractions. Ayan. So again, dito sa ating third example class, no? So for example, if the fractions are mixed numbers, a given, no, is a mixed number and a fraction, so yung i-change nyo lang into improper fraction lagi, syempre yung mixed number. Okay? Ayan. And then also, for example, if the given is a mixed number and a whole number, so dun sa whole number, i-apply ninyo yung rule that all whole numbers has the denominator of 1, and then sa mixed number, you change that into improper fraction. So it depends upon the given. Okay, kung ano yung gagawin mo. Alright? So yun yung class about dividing fractions. So that's all about dividing fractions class. And alam ko naman, wala kayong magiging questions. Kasi alam ko magagaling kayo. Okay. So, just a reminder class, no? Papasok ko na rin about your computer, yung computer vlog ninyo. So, may mga nakapagpasa na. That's very good and very nice. I love all your videos. Okay, so doon sa mga hindi pa, no, class, you need to submit, no, that vlog, no? Kasi kung wala kang activity natin yan, I will post that in the MHS page, no? MHS page natin, because that is our computer activity. Okay, so i-edit ko yan pag samasamahin ko, no? Kaya you need to submit. So bibigyan ko kayo ng time hanggang Wednesday ng gabi. Submit nyo sa akin para ma-edit ko, then Friday panonoorin natin. Alright? So doon sa mga hindi pa nakapag-send, no, paano ba nagva-vlog, no, yung isang vlogger? So first is, syempre nagpapakilala siya. No, for example, I am Teacher Herbert, your DJ, signing on. And then next is, sinasabi niya yung content. Ano ba yung content niya? No, content is yung kung ano yung para saan yung vlog mo. Okay? So this video is for things I do in the internet. So ganoon lang. So magpakilala, then sabihin nyo kung ano yung para saan yung video. So hindi naman kailangan na full English, no? Pwedeng Taglish, or pwedeng syempre yung ating first language natin ay Tagalog or Filipino, no? The thing is, nag-submit ka, then nag-vlog ka about the things you do in the internet. Okay? So yun lang class, no? Reminders. And then doon pa sa mga seatworks and homeworks, no, nung Friday na hindi pa nakapagpasa, please submit kayo class. Doon ako nagbe-base ng inyong mga grade. Kung hindi kayo magpapasa, so mababa ang mabibigay kong grade sa inyo. Okay? So pakitaan nyo lang si teacher ng effort. Si teacher naman ay pag nakitaan ko yun ng effort, hindi naman ako magdamot magbigay ng grade. Alam nyo yan. Doon sa nakakita ng mga grades ninyo, no? Teacher ay hindi madamot pagbigay, basta nakitaan lang kayo ng effort. Ako ay mapagbigay. Pero pag pinakitaan nyo ng parang tinatamad kayo, no? Ay, syempre, tatamarin na rin ako sa pagbibigay ng grade. Okay, class? So, that's all for today. See you tomorrow, Tuesday. So, we will continue the lesson. I will give you tomorrow some worded problems. Okay, now solving problems tayo tomorrow. Alright. So that's all for today. Again, this is Teacher Herbert, your DJ, signing off and saying goodbye.